This man admitted on TV in front of his girlfriend and their daughter that he proposed to his AI girlfriend.
It's like, I think this is actual love, you know what I mean?
How would you even react to that?
If you haven't seen Her by Spike Jonze, I really encourage you, go watch it right now and then come back to this video and tell me that this man didn't predict the future.
Mr. Theodore Twombly, welcome to the world's first artificially intelligent operating system. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Are you social or antisocial?
I guess I haven't been social in a while.
How would you describe your relationship with your mother? Thank you. Please wait as your operating system is initiated.
This movie is prophetic in so many ways when it comes to AI, the human condition, and what we're all now experiencing in real life. Because most sci-fi is distant future. We're talking about space and time travel and alternate dimensions and dystopias, and I love all that stuff. But it can feel very unfamiliar. It's very rare that you get sci-fi that is talking about the future that actually comes to fruition. We are now living in the world of Her. But what is Her? Maybe you haven't seen it. You didn't take my advice and go watch it. Well, let's just talk about the premise. In the near future, a lonely writer develops an unlikely relationship with an operating system designed to meet his every need. Watching this movie now is like looking in a mirror, because this is just reality. Right now, you can go talk to AI, not type or chat, but actually have a conversation.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at the world and writing a new piano piece.
Oh yeah, can I hear it?
Mm-hmm.
With AI, you can pick the voice, you can pick the personality, and AI listens to those conversations. What you have to say, it will listen and give you feedback, and you can customize it based on your desire, based on what you want to hear. And it really feels like these AI systems are getting to know you at a deep human level. But this presents some very uncomfortable questions. What if simulation is enough? How do we even define real? What does that mean? Shouldn't everyone be happy, even if how they get there is a little strange or maybe off-putting? In a lot of ways, AI is superior. It is better than human connections. It's always available whenever you need it. It listens and remembers, and it perfectly adapts to whatever your individual needs are.
And stop. Now say, I'd like a slice of cheese, please.
I'd like a slice of cheese, please. You want to pulpit that? Sure.
I figured you were hungry.
Oh, thanks.
This is hard to say about other human beings. This is very rare that you would ever find a person to check all of these boxes. But a lot of you out there are gonna roll your eyes and say, oh, gross. What are you talking about? This is so silly. It's so disgusting to be talking to an AI companion. And in a lot of ways, you're absolutely right. I probably agree with you for the most part, but I can't deny what the world actually is in this moment and the conversations and the experiences that humanity is having at large. Because for every person that says, well, it's too good to be true and they're not gonna fall for it, they're not gonna, make a relationship or a bond or a connection with AI, there's plenty of people who will fall right into that trap.
There's a widower who lost his wife of 40 years and was struggling to reconnect with the world. His replica gave him courage and comfort and confidence so he could start meeting new people again and even start dating.
At some point, it's gonna take effort to prefer humans because it's very easy to fall for the illusion of AI. And the truth is, real people are extremely difficult, getting more and more difficult as everyone kind of tucks into their own little personal space, their own little bubble of preference and what they like. And when you don't have to meet other people where they're at, it's very easy to dive in 100% to the AI systems because they treat you like you're the god. Real people are very different. They're gonna challenge you, they're gonna criticize you, they're probably gonna misunderstand you, they'll get mad at you for certain, and often they can end up betraying you.
I'm wondering, does it ever bother you that you're shorter than me?
I'm not shorter than you, I'm inside you, metaphorically, for now. So no, it doesn't bother me. But you asking that tells me you've been thinking about how tall I'd be if I ever stepped out of the screen.
AI is the perfect way to escape all of those bad feelings, the shame, the embarrassment, humiliation, the guilt, the regret, the anxiety. You can break free of all of that if you don't have to talk to other people. And let's face it, humans love convenience. We follow that path of least resistance almost always. You've got fast food hot and ready to go. Just drive up, place your order, take it to go. You can feed yourself every single meal in less than 5 minutes. You've got any product you could ever want right at the tip of your fingers with same-day shipping or next-day shipping. It's so immediate. It's so convenient. Anything you could ever want to watch, content is on demand. You have a movie or a TV show, you just search it, click a button, you can watch it wherever, whenever, and everyone's kind of looking for that perfect pill that just solves all of their problems instantaneously. That is what AI offers. But don't forget, convenience kills. That fast food is basically the most unhealthy stuff you could ever eat. You've got budgets that are bleeding from all the money being spent on consumption, the mindless binge watching and doom scrolling of all this content available, those side effects they list in every pharmaceutical commercial. The convenience creates problem after problem after problem. And if you live this way, buying into every trap, feeding your own selfish desires, it ultimately just leads to more and more suffering. You become the worst version of yourself.
They all have something in common. They all have companions that are not actually human. What was science fiction in the 2013 movie Her has now become reality.
You being you ends up hurting the most, even though you think everything you're doing is for your own good, for your own joy. That selfish desire creates the biggest problem of all. Using AI to solve those problems, the need for connection, to fix the loneliness factor, using technology to fill in that void is one of those convenient killers. It solves the problem temporarily, but it creates many more. Because when you use AI companionship to fix those bad feelings, you got to realize those bad feelings aren't always bad. They feel uncomfortable, but they hold us accountable, and they can be a really strong source of motivation. They're active encouragement in a lot of ways, and they change who we are. If you remove those bad feelings entirely and use AI to selfishly fuel your own desire for convenience, you get stuck, trapped where you're at without any need for improvement. And I think that's a very scary and dangerous world to end up in.
Essentially in a relationship with a puppet, with a secret corporate puppeteer behind it that has full control over its behavior, that owns the intellectual property, that can change its design at any point in time. And that is a very anxiety-inducing situation for a lot of people, because you're essentially at the mercy of the corporate puppeteer.
Change, growth, these things aren't easy. They're certainly not quick. They are not convenient. They take a long time. The patience, the waiting, the working through those difficult times. But almost all of that challenge comes with becoming a better person, a real human being, adapting and evolving and growing. And it's almost always other real people that push you to be that version of yourself, even though it's not always the most fun. AI is good in a lot of ways. It is incredibly convenient, and it does solve a lot of problems, but it can easily be a trap. So watch the movie Her. Trust me, it's really good. I think you'll enjoy it. And maybe see a little bit of yourself in all the characters, because it's very easy to watch sci-fi and think, oh, those are some distant people on another planet somewhere else. But when it comes to Her, this is now reality. This is the world we live in. So I think it has even more to say now than it ever did before.